Welcome to the Sweet and Condensed Podcast, a podcast by people who love movies, people, and the magic that lives where they meet.
Dude, it's been a minute. So back on the podcast, Josh Perez with Eric Harrison-Lucero. And I'm pretty frustrated, dude. I got to be honest with you, because you said, hey, dude, we got to record this week. I got fiber optic superwire straight to the mainframe connection at Google or some shit. And you were super stoked to test out your super high-speed Starlink internet thing that you got going on down in ABQ. And then where are you?
I'm in Cruces, baby, with shitty
You're in
internet.
Cruces? Wait,
Yeah.
oh, the film festival was in Cruces? This whole time I thought it was in El Paso.
No. Cruces, baby.
That's crazy. And then the second frustrating part is not only are you not home, you forgot your microphone, you forgot your everything everywhere all at once jumpers, and then also you are so filthy rich now, you're staying at hotels with famous people. I don't know how you're not like quitting this podcast at this point.
Wait, my everything everywhere all at once jumpers is the most insane thing ever, but I will flex. Dude, it's so funny. A couple of the people from my work, like at Steve Zahn, respectfully, forget how to pronounce the name. And they're like, oh, like, you know, they're too cool for school. I don't give up. Dude, I'll go ask for a picture. There's your boy. But I also panicked. I was like, hey, dude, like, sorry to interrupt your breakfast, but like, love doing White Lotus. I was like, of all the things he's been in, of all the things he's done. But why he was great in White Lotus, but like, I just felt kind of bad. So then tonight, when I saw him at the screening event, I was like, yo, this morning I interrupted you. I'm sure a lot of people have chatted with you today, but I want to say I'm so sorry. I meant to say, shout out Joyride. He's like, oh yeah. But like, Joyride was phenomenal, dude.
I've never seen it.
Oh, do we love it? Watch, I'm going to do the voice. How bad is my audio right now? Scale of 1 to like atrocious.
It's probably scale of 1 to Faces of Death, but better than Thanksgiving. Better than Thanksgiving. That movie made me watch.
Dog shit. No, I did not make you watch. You
forced me.
What's his name? The trucker is like, candy cane. Come in, candy cane. And you can't hear me. Anyways, he was great.
I don't know how to say his last name, but is Steve the villain in that movie?
No, dude. He and Paul Walker, R.I.P.
They both died?
No, R.I.P. Paul Walker's dead.
Oh, in real life.
Yeah, real life. Shout out Paul Walker. Fast and Furious.
Shout out Paul Walker.
No, they're just buddies, and they get stalked by a trucker because they're like annoying as hell. Anyways, it's a great movie. Saw him this morning at breakfast. Treated him like cattle and not a real human, and interrupted his breakfast to get a picture. But that's kind of how it goes.
You think that's like you think you have more confidence because you're a dad? You're like, I'm a dad now. I can interrupt famous people and say, let's get a selfie.
No, it's more like I don't feel embarrassed. Dude, I heard this thing. Maybe we've talked about this. I heard this thing that like feeling embarrassment is one of the most narcissistic things you could do, because like you think people are that concerned about you that you're worried what they might think. And it was in relation to the gym that this person was talking about this. He's like, he's like, you really worry that much? You think other people are looking at you? Dude, my shit's shaking. I'm fully naked.
Oh my gosh, you are.
Anyways, it was like embarrassment is almost narcissism, because you're like, oh, I'm embarrassed of how I look when I do this bench press. It's like, nobody's actually looking at you. So anyways, that changed my perspective on it, feeling embarrassed. I don't really feel embarrassed anymore, because it means I'm thinking about myself too much if I am.
It's crazy. But that kind of makes a lot of sense, I guess, the way you said it. I don't know. I got to try it out tomorrow, maybe.
And narcissism. Let's see.
I'm not sure if I give off narcissist as much as I give off anxiety from inside out, which could be narcissist.
No, anxiety from inside out is very different. We have a plant named Anxiety in our front yard.
You're saying more so like I have my curls hanging out of my hat. I never wear hats. This episode's just sponsored by Novum. Not really, but shout out Novum. That's the backside of this hat. And I'm like, I don't like the way I look because I'm embarrassed that people are going to see this. That's narcissism.
Yeah, exactly. You're like
You're saying I'm a narcissist because of
big
this hat?
time, huge narcissist. Huge. No, not on a podcast because you're recording it where you want to put out content that people want to engage with. But if you were embarrassed, like, oh my God, my curls look weird when you go to the fucking grocery store, it's like, are people actually strangers actually that concerned with your hair? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're saying it doesn't count on the podcast because I'm purposely looking like an idiot to get viewership?
Yeah. 1,000%.
That's crazy,
Nah, now you're good.
dude. I'm finally
Now
giving HR complaint, dude. Sending it
Oh my God,
straight
I
up
need
to
a haircut.
corporate.
Speaking of narcissism, dude, what is this? I got my widow's peak and then
Dude, I'm peeking
mad.
too, dude. It's stressing me out.
Oh man. Hey, so speaking of Steve Zahn, it's really interesting and sad to see the state of the film industry in New Mexico. Like shit is
What do you mean?
it's looking
What?
it's looking weak, dude.
grim?
There's just no shows. It's grim. Family member who does locations hasn't had a location shoot since November. Or one of our videographers today does contract work for my job. He was like, it's tough times, man. People aren't creating.
Really? Well, then what's going on in Cruces? There's a festival there, and it's not. Was Ethan Hawke there?
There was another guy from like Guardians of the Galaxy or something. This is gonna sound so bad. I don't know his name, but there was another guy there, but he was supporting Steve's movie. But like, so yeah, there's still the film festival, but that is put on by tons of sponsors, including.
Gotcha.
But like,
Is that why you
actual
were there?
shoots. No.
You were there for the film festival?
No, we're here for a grand opening.
Okay.
We sponsored a panel on Friday, but not the whole film festival. But like
Right.
every day there's a panel. Anyway, so it's like, but I didn't know that, man. I guess I remember I was in college. I was doing. Said, "Good Lord, my camera came on right away."
Just for him. We're not seeing it.
Hey guys, just so you know, for those tuned in this far into our rant, we have sent out an invite.
It turns out the software that the producers pay for, whatever this is, there's an option to send out a viewer link, and I never knew that, so I didn't know what it was. So I sent it out to our
Chief editor,
Poo Poo Kaka Pee Pee. Sorry, Mr. Poo Poo Kaka Pee Pee. And that sounds silly, but that's legitimately his handle on the internet. So it's a real person.
He's a grown man with a mortgage and kids, and that's his name.
So anyways, he popped in here, but he thought he was being recorded. Actually, I don't even know where he's at, to be honest.
Are you here?
Can you hear us, but we can't hear you, obviously, because you're a viewer? This is crazy. What if he just panicked and alt QQ'd?
You got a Warner Brothers.
Warner Brother for what? Nothing happened. He said, dude, did you see him pop up?
No, I did not.
I bet no. He just clicked it. Well, you're naked on here, so I don't know why he's worried.
Dude, we love dude. He's the most misogynistic prick on the face of the planet. Shout out, man.
Dude, no, we have to bleep that name.
Oh yeah, Poo Poo Kaka Pee Pee. I hope you can hear this.
That's so funny. Okay, but so I'm confused though. So you got passes to this thing coincidentally to go to the movie, which has been literally Sweet and Condense's one of our main goals. 1 was have fun, 2 was make shit, 3 was make shit with friends, and 4 it was pressers and passes, baby. And you're telling me you got a pass to this movie? What was it called? Don't Chase?
Don't Chase. It was called She Dances.
She Dances.
This is your boy, dude. So that's Daniel. Hopefully he doesn't feel like I'm doxing him. So he works for Journey Home Media, video vendor we use all the time. He was here in town. I was like, hey, dude, listen, got hooked up. You want to join? And so he went with me. I felt like he would appreciate it.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's
and
dope.
he was super mad at me that I didn't tell him it was like cocktail attire. But I mean, it is
I
what
would
it
be
is.
pissed too. Look at you're over here wearing
What do you mean look at him?
$500
What do you mean by
suit.
that? What do you mean by that?
You're wearing camel hair sports coat, and you told him to wear a long sleeve Under Armour from the gym.
Oh, dude, craziest shit happened today. I know you know what, guys? This episode is the Yap episode. It's been a while. We're going to do about 20 minutes of just nonsense. So today, dude, this is the kind of day I had. Bird shit on my shoe.
Isn't that good luck?
Someone said that I was pissy. I was loading some equipment in after the grand opening. It came in. I was like, look at this shit. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's good luck. I said, for who? I got to wipe the shit off my shoes.
I don't know. It's isn't that like folklore or something?
Dude, I allegedly.
Like New York City folklore? Oh, Adam never popped in here. He lied. I just let him in just now. All right, everybody. Poo Poo Kaka Pee Pee is on in the chat, I think. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, okay, so you said, yeah, I'm pretty sure dog shit. Bird shit is good luck. Bat shit is bad luck.
Adam, look at this nonsense, dude. Someone shit on my shoe. A bird shit on my shoe. It was warm. I'm saying that because I can feel it on my toes. Here's some lore about these shoes, though. My brother got them for me in 2016. They were like $300. I would never buy shoes that expensive for myself. And they've lasted, dude. I got small feet, though, so I'm not going to tell you the size.
Size 8?
Not that small, damn.
Jesus, that's rude. I'm size 8. That's insane. The fuck, man? Never mind, clown feet over there.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's wild, dude. Okay, so real quick, what have you been watching?
Dude, nothing but Harry Potter. Nothing but Harry Potter for shows. I've been watching. I'm on season 5 of Slow Horses. Fucking amazing.
Okay, pause before you talk about Slow Horses. We need to clarify. Not only are you watching Harry Potter, you are watching Harry Potter for the first time. That's insane. This is the first time you've ever, which is crazy because if you go back like 50 episodes on Swing Condense, we have episodes on Harry Potter.
Ooh, shout out Sarah Warley, dude. I thought she died.
And until she got them not digits, the fucking, what's it called? Letters, acronym, PhD.
Oh yeah, she's a doctor. I don't think you're in here, dude. We can't hear you or see you. Listen. It's my first time watching Harry Potter. It is unbelievable, dude. So much fun. Callie and I are having a blast. Shit is kind of creepy. It's for real.
You want to know? Okay, this is fun. It's also kind of a fun little bit. Shameless plug on the episode, on the Medium Project, episodes back. Prisoner of Azkaban. So the third one, right? You watched the third one. You're on like the 4th or 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Fourth. So the third one is, do you know who directed the third one? Okay, first 2 episodes, Christopher Columbus. No joke. Well, Chris Columbus, but I'm assuming it's Christopher Columbus. And I agree, Poo Poo Kaka Pee Pee. How has he not seen Harry Potter? I don't know. Anyways, so the third one's directed by Alfonso Cuaron, the guy who did Children of Men, the guy who did Gravity, the guy who did Roma, super Mexican dude, Mexican filmmaker. So he was talking to the art directors. You know when the Dementors came on the train, and it's pretty spooky, like you said. It gets really scary. Everything gets chilled, and their glass turns blue, and those creepy, like Grim Reaper fuckers come onto the train. He told them he wants on the windows ice coming down the windshield, like ice growing on the windows of the train, right? But because he's Mexican, has an accent, he says eyes. He's like, I want eyes. So they drew a bunch of eyes. He's like, what the hell is this? I said ice. And they're like, no, you said eyes. How horrible is that?
Okay, first of all, I've been caught up on something. I want you to say his name again.
Alfonso Cuaron?
The way you said it initially was real white.
Was it?
Yeah, big time, dude. We got to work on that.
Probably because I am Christopher Columbus, baby. It's because just kidding. I'm Mexican, but I don't know, dude. It was my lack of pigment. What do you want from me, dude? So you say it 3 times in a row, really fast.
I'm not gonna say it because now, no matter what, it's gonna feel like I'm trying really hard to sound Spanish.
Just say it. Just say it. Actually, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, to be honest. It does change your speech. Go ahead, Eric.
Melanin doesn't change your speech. This motherfucker, I'm in the chat right now, is misspelling everything he's saying. He can't even speak. He's hammered right now. He's hammered off some not an IPA guy, huh?
No, it's Butterbeer, dude.
PDRs, dude.
Some gilly water from the 3 Broomsticks. Do you know what that is yet?
No?
Buckle up, Buttercup. You need to it gets good. You start learning about the alcohol beverages in Harry Potter. Gets fun.
Dude, I'm so stoked. It's so much fun. We're loving it. And then Project Hail Mary, just saw it twice in theaters. Took Paxton the second time.
Oh, yeah.
What else? No, just literally Slow Horses, Harry Potter.
Did your kids like it? Did Paxton and Ellie like Project Hail Mary?
Ellie did not go see it. Paxton had a blast. It's long as shit, though. Long as fuck. I just like straight up 2 hours, 40 minutes.
It honestly has a like 2 or 3 different endings. I feel like not ending. It does the Lord of the Rings thing, right?
They could have trimmed it. I love the movie.
It's long.
They could have trimmed it. No, dude, we watched. Oh, duh, I need to log this too. We watched the new Mario movie. That's the dude. Not a good movie.
Really?
Not
Did Paxton
a
love
good
it?
Movie. He was fine. He was like he was glad they introduced Rosalina, but it was that's about the sweet spot in length.
Wait, what?
Like the new Mario?
Stop. I didn't watch it, so I don't really have a dog in this fight, but is that...
Dude,
can
he's
we
horny for
say that?
Rosalina. That's why.
Who's
Dog
Rosalina?
in this fight? What do you mean who's Rosalina? Oh, dude. No. You know
Dude,
what?
the first one gave homage to the classics. This one
was really, really fun with some of the change in, it was like, correct me if I'm wrong, when they had the baby Bowser playing it was like he was playing the game and Mario and Peach. That was super fun. You fucker. You saying I'm wrong. I just, get the hell out. I'm glad we can't hear you. I'm glad, dude. I gotta log that.
You do.
Mario.
That way I can see it and dislike it. I need to watch it first. Wait. So once you finish Harry Potter, you, Kelly, myself, and if Sarah wants to come back, we need to we got to run it back. We got to, like, me and Sarah got to be co-hosts. Oh, 2.5 stars. That's decent, right? All right. See you here in a bit. What? 2.5 stars out of 5? Does that mean F as in failure, or does that mean like it was half fun and it's half full?
No, not half full, half fun. I loved the first Mario movie. This one just felt rushed. This is meh.
Okay, so we'll have to run back some adaptation movie stuff with Harry Potter. Slow Horses, you said you're on season 5? Dude, Slow Horses is so fun, dude.
So good. I'm just having a blast.
What about Slow Horses makes it so intriguing to you or having so much fun?
Dude, I don't know. I thought the Gary Oldman bit of him being like this burnt out, obnoxious, annoyed leader would get old, and it doesn't. Gary Oldman rocks, and I love the characters. Every time they introduce a new character, I'm like, I'm not down. One episode later, I'm like all about them. Like when Marcus, there's no spoiler alert for a show that's been out for years. When Marcus died in season 3, dude, kill me.
That hurt.
I love the way they introduce their characters and build on them. So I love it. I have a blast.
Yeah. No, I think they did a good job too. Yeah, introducing new characters, making you care about characters, especially for a movie that's like, or a show that's like pretty dry and like dark and funny. There's some surprisingly, and like even Gary Oldman's character, he just cares a lot, I think. Like he pretends he doesn't, and his little farting got kind of like, he's an old disgusting old man who farts all the time. I was like, okay, whatever, that's funny-ish, not really, but he's got a big heart, so I overlook it.
Yeah, I love it. His in the beginning of season 1's finale, when he's like, "Oh, they're a bunch of fucking losers, but they're my losers." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Right.
Like, let's see.
Heart rhymes with fart. Not wrong.
Oh, dude, another new thing that just came out. Your Friends and Neighbors.
Dude, I haven't watched it.
Blast. Season 2 just
Really?
came out. Yeah, so much fun. Another Apple TV banger.
Wait, season 2? I thought it was brand new. Like, I thought they were still in season 1.
No, season 1 came out last year. John Hamm rocks. He's not a leading guy, but for movies, but he's fantastic in the show he's on. Yeah, we're recording this shit. This is what the people want to hear, dude. All dozen of our followers.
Brian Lee and the 11 other people.
Come on, shout out Brian Lee.
This episode. Always shout out Brian Lee. My Friends and Neighbors is John Hamm. Wait, you saying fuck yeah, like that's exciting? Or are you saying, yeah, bring me on?
So we've definitely doxed as Papupu Kaka Pipi.
Yeah, but we can just, I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass for the producer, whoever edits this. We can bleep out every single time it's mentioned.
I love that gist.
I mean, it's up to, I guess, but
No, we're doxing him, dude.
If he wants to get doxed. But, okay, so I got to check that out. Slow.
What have you been watching?
Apple TV just has, I think, some really seriously good shows. Not as much. The movies are pretty good. I don't think they're as consistent as the shows, but I could be wrong. Dude, I've been watching The Pit week to week. I'm a big Pit fan. I don't know. You haven't started it, right? You or Kelly?
Oh, dude, we have not.
Dude, The Pit rips, dude. I fucking love The Pit. That show's good. I don't know 50% of what's happening. It's kind of like when we were watching Industry. Like there's so much like jargon of finance, but like you're still invested. Dude, The Pit is 50%. They're like, yeah, totally I can't even pretend what I'm about to say, but they're like, yeah, check that, fucked up guy. And they're like, okay, cool. Give him 50 ket and 30 rock. And I'm like, okay, that means 50 milligrams maybe of ketamine, but ket means ketamine, rock means another drug. I don't know what. But dude, they're just shouting out numbers like, oh yeah, give 3 more of morphine. Oh yeah, that, not enough to OD, but enough to take the edge off. They're not going to get drowsy and fall asleep. Like, I'm like, cool, I know some of these words, but I don't know what is happening. Like, they're calling procedures.
Just go with the vibes.
Dude, yeah, like throwing, I do know the iodine thing, I think. They spray the rusty orange stuff on bodies before they slice them open. But dude, it's a rowdy show. There's a lot of, like, hey, we need to make a call right now. What do we got to do? They're rotating lungs. They're opening bodies, they're draining blood, they're doing CT scans, and, well, they're sending people for CT scans or not. Hell yeah, Jen. See, I knew Jen was a freaking real one. Dude, The Pit's a blast, and I've been watching, what's the other, a DTF every week.
DTF has been
fun.
And
then movies, yeah. DTF is weird as hell, but it's one of those that, like, after the first 2 episodes, you're, like, invested. You have to keep watching. And then as it keeps unraveling, I think the ending is going to piss me off. Because I'm like, I don't think it's gonna end in a way it's like very depressing and sad. It's not gonna, I don't know if it's gonna be like this, like, Richard Jenkins, who plays the cop, he's actually in on it and he's the murderer, like some weird twist in it. I mean, it could, that'd be crazy, but.
That'd be annoying though, because if it's not one of the characters we've been invested in. However, dude, I watch anything Jason Bateman's in. That's my guy.
Really? Did you watch that other one he's in? Jackrabbit or something?
Jackrabbit on Netflix? Yeah, that was fine. But like, his movie on Netflix was pretty good. I usually hate Netflix originals.
Same. Was it the airport one with the TSA? The Christmas Day one?
If it was anyone but him, I would not have watched it. But I just, since Ozark, I like he's earned my loyalty.
Gotcha. And then in the TSA one, it's mostly his voice. So you were probably like 6 to midnight. Yep, because everyone, dude, it's so crazy how everyone, like, if you ask, like, I would say, like, 87% of the population, like, hey, what's your cartoon, hear me out? That motherfucking fox comes up from Zootopia. And I saw Sadie Sink talking about it. I'm like, why is everyone talking about, like, literally Jason Bateman as, that's dumb, he should have been your guy since, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
Have you not seen Arrested Development, Eric?
Dude, never.
Oh, dude, you are getting kicked off. We have a job opening. Do you want to replace this?
Josh,
Michael Cera?
Will
Arnett?
You haven't, Josh, the amount of movies that you have not seen makes me want to kill someone.
That's, understandable. There's a lot of movies out there. There's only one.
You've never even seen Jaws, dude. You've literally never seen Jaws.
I saw Jaws in theaters.
For the first time like a month ago.
No, it was like this last September. But, dude, you haven't even seen Selena. That's truly death penalty. Like, straight to jail, no trial. Like, give them the lethal injection. Give them, that's insane. And Adam agrees with me. We're winning, like, going to be the jury for me tonight. And you, sir, are walking the green mile. What's your last meal?
Bdubs.
Capital punishment, and you're going to get Bdubs?
Dude, yes, get
what flavors?
20 boneless. I'm going 4.
That's even more insane. Boneless? You're like, hey, I'm dying tomorrow. Give me some chicken nuggets.
Listen, hear me out. I'm going 5 flavors. Desert Heat Dry Rub, Asian Zing.
This is crazy.
Asian Zing. We're going to go mango habanero and then mild. Dude, here's
That's crazy.
You're just said in the chat is poo poo caca pee pee. Let's be very clear. Just said in the chat, it's 20 nuggets of dog shit. Yeah, that's the point, dude. They're frozen fries from Albertsons. It's ranch squeezed from a bottle from Albertsons, most likely. And it's chicken nuggets, dude. But the sauces are just next level, dude. I'm sorry. You're not getting Asian Zing anywhere else.
Okay, I hear you kind of, but not anymore about the sauces being next level. I used to think I didn't like jerk chicken because the jerk flavor at Buffalo Wild Wings, not a fan. Also, I'm pretty sure Red Lobster uses the same frozen fries, and I actually really love them. So ignore that part. Throw that out the window. That has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. That's exactly right. There was too much jerking in my youth. No, because I ate Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was like, oh, this is gross. It's peppery. And then I went to a Jamaican restaurant called High Grade Foods, maybe, in Colorado Springs. Dude, that shit slapped, dude. Jerk chicken and oxtail, never had in my life, and it was amazing. So anyways, Bdubs, kind of ass, but I respect your last meal decisions. Anyways. Okay, let's see. I watched Faces of Death, early screening at not the cool kind, the peasant kind. I just went to Scream Unseen at AMC, and it has I believe she's from Euphoria, Barbie Figueroa, I think is her last name.
Oh yeah.
And then it has Billy from Stranger Things. Dude, he's a creep, dude. Complete freak in this movie, but it was fine. I'm still trying to decide if it was like, I don't know. I don't know if I understand the horror genre enough, or I don't understand it enough to have a real opinion about that movie. But you probably would love it. You and Kelly probably would like glaze it, but
glaze it is crazy, dude. I'm sorry that it's not Oscar bait, boring dog shit.
Yeah, but not the 1978 one. So Faces of Death is the 2026 one. Is a movie where a social media moderator starts seeing videos on the social media that are reenacting death scenes from the original 1970s old school. Yes, exactly. So Faces of Death, new movie, is based on a killer who's reenacting those old videos of people dying, and the moderator is trying to like, it's like, oh, it's real, but then people don't believe her, so she's like trying to like solve this crime thing. And I don't know. It's funny. There's a couple really, really funny parts in it, but I just don't know if I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm like also a contrarian enough because you know that the letterbox hippo and Twitter hippo, I forget his name, but he usually gives movies like 2 stars or 3 stars if they're great, and like 1 star if they're terrible, and then he like rarely ever gives 4 stars or above. He gave it 3.5 stars, and I was like, I don't know if I vibed with it enough for 3.5 stars. So maybe I'm just being, I don't know.
You're salty that Timothée Chalamet didn't win his Oscar, dude. I am really
I'm salty
excited
about that.
Yeah, big time, dude. I see the Wheaties box behind you.
No, that never was, dude. Dude, art, life imitates art, dude. Let's just start with there. Him losing everything is the most Marty Supreme thing. That's the only way it needed to go down, and it went down that way. If anything, Marty Supreme won because it didn't win anything. They literally influenced life, the outcome. That's crazy. Honestly, that goes hard. They said, hey, we're going 0 for 9, baby. Marty Supreme style.
Dude, I know the Oscars were a while ago already, but I'm still kind of salty about Rose Byrne.
Remember when they announced Amy Madigan and you were like, justice for Rose Byrne, because you didn't even know she was a lead and not a support? That's crazy.
Dude, also, I'm a little upset Amy Madigan is the first horror win in that category.
Because of Demi.
Yeah. That was tragic.
Yeah.
But you were a big Honora whore, so.
What do you mean? I loved Honora.
Yeah, no. Honora was great, but definitely not better than Substance. What I was gonna say. Oh, hold on. Let me stop my camera with my dick. What I was gonna say is, I'm so excited for the Backrooms, that horror movie that's coming up from that YouTuber.
I don't know, man. I don't know enough about that lore. Like, what the hell is that?
Nobody knows. I don't know.
Do you know what the Backrooms is? Apparently, it's like, yeah, there was like all this stuff on YouTube. I got made fun of by some Gen Zs or Alphas. I can't remember which generation, but they were like, what do you mean you don't know who what's his name? Chris Pixels on the internet?
Stop. That's so annoying. Of course, nobody knows. He's 20.
But no, apparently he did all this stuff at 16. The Backroom YouTube videos. And I was like, how am I supposed to know that? Anyways, what makes you excited about Backrooms?
Because I think if a 20-year-old can pull off a complete movie like this, that is just fucking insane.
That would be sick. It's the young, right? He's the youngest A24 director or something.
Yep.
And dude, that cast is pretty crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think if he can pull off something like this at that age, that's mainly why I'm rooting for it. Number two, it is the first horror movie in I don't know how long. There's no creature. There's no entity. It's like fully environmental horror, which I have
Really?
yet to see. Like, there's nothing there. So the lore of the background, like, there's nothing in the rooms.
So
It's
wait,
not a
am I going to
creature.
get actually scared?
Yeah,
You're going to watch it though for the newsletter. I already, the producers just messaged me, so I don't really have to go.
absolutely. Hell yeah.
The, let me think. What else?
Okay.
Backrooms. You got scared. Oh, he's talking about Hokum, right? This trailer he sent. Is that the? Oh, dude, that's the Adam Scott one. Hell no, dude.
That looks
Hell
fire.
no, dude. I'm not watching Hokum. That does not look fire. It looks the opposite of fire.
Yeah, Hokum looks fire. Lots of good horror this year. Netflix is scrolling in the background at the hotel right now, doing that thing. And it just showed the preview for Focus with Will Smith and Margot Robbie. You remember that one?
Oh yeah,
And the category was exciting, slick.
that's crazy. I haven't even seen that movie.
I'm in Cruces, baby. Living the dream, dude. Noon.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Sweet and Condensed. Thanks for being a viewer. How do we end this? This was just a yap session.
You did great. Yeah, thanks for listening to this yap. I hope you got a little bit caught up on our crazy lives. Eric is traveling the world in the Southwest. He's down in Cruces. Shout out 505. Shout out Hatch Chili. Shout out Kelly for sending these pics all the time. Unshout out for the video she sent me of Eric, though. And then shout out Brian Lee, as always. 575 Cruces. That was, back in the day, there was one area code, but now there's two. That's okay. Yeah, thanks for listening. This is the next episodes, we promise, won't be just the yap sessions. Anyways, don't send us money for this episode, but send us money for future episodes. See you later.